Good afternoon, Stephenville. I am multimedia editor Erin Cooper here with some exciting news from the Oxford House located at 563 North Graham. Doctors Bill and Nanette Evans, who purchased the property earlier this month, have donated the historic home to the Stephenville Museum. Here's what Nanette Evans had to say about the family's decision to donate the property to the museum.
The Oxford House, I think, represents a lot of culture and heritage for Stephenville. And once we took ownership of the property, we really felt like it would be wonderful to preserve both the heritage and also restore the house, but do so in a way that the community has access to it. And so it seemed to us that this was the best way to achieve that goal and to allow then this house to be a part of our community.
And now let's hear a word from Robin Ritchie, president of the board of directors of the Stephenville Museum, on what the museum plans to do with the historic home.
We were approached by Dr. Evans to accept the house as a donation after he bought the property, and we are very excited to accept this on behalf of the Stephenville Museum and on the behalf of the community. We feel like it's very important to keep this part of our history alive. It's a very historical place. It has a historical marker. The Oxford family has been a part of the history of Stephenville for generations from the beginning in the 1800s. So we feel like it's very appropriate and important to keep this house. We have lots of plans for it that the community can continue to enjoy it itself. Plus, we can grow as a museum with some of our exhibits. We have plans to move the house. The Drs. Evans are going to have to expand their practice, and so we will be having a campaign full-blown to move the house. We need property. Our current campus cannot house this big of a building, so we are in the need of some property also, so that it will be included on our fundraiser. We have an account at the First Financial Bank. You can go to any First Financial Bank and ask about the Oxford House Preservation account under the Stephenville Museum and make a donation there. All donations are tax deductible because we are a nonprofit organization. And anyone that has any questions or needs some direction on donations or what we're doing, we need more than money. We need professionals. We need volunteers. We need fundraising ideas. I mean, we're starting in at ground level here, and you know, time is of essence because we've got to get this done. So we're pleading to the whole community, anyone that has any ties at all with Stephenville and Stephenville's history, this is a time to step up. We haven't had a campaign like this since 1976 when we moved the chapel on the Bosque. And the community rallied then and was able to do it, and now we have the chapel on the Bosque that the community can still enjoy, and that it's beneficial to the museum, and we're hoping for the same thing here. We've got nothing but positive feedback from people that want to save the house, and we're hoping that everybody can, you know, reach deep in their pockets and step up and make this a citywide campaign that everybody benefits from. And we're just so grateful that that Dr. Evans thought of us and that we have this opportunity to not only preserve this house but to give back to the community something that's very valuable.